What is up? It's a Thursday on Pass the Rock, and as we all see every day, sleepers trying to steal our content, talking about the Mavs and Pelicans being teams to watch, although they did not pick Jack's Lakers. So, welcome.
Hey yo, could one of y'all pass the gosh darn rock? Hey yo, I'm trying, I ain't lying, and hosting this will be Brian. Yeah. Posting like Kobe Bryant, flying to see the pie. Hit the hezzy, we got Jesse, opinions get kinda messy. A fan of out of lefties, from football to racing Jeffy. He goes silly when he go deep, sheesh, is Zach Zeman. Teaming up with Jack, we stack the whole team, man. Pass the rock, don't stop the shot clock. Smack the slap shot, come on, now let's talk. Pass the, yo partner, pass the rock, for real.
Yeah, Zach gets his last name rhymed with in that song, and Jack's last name rhymes with rock. So, that's a miss. Anyway, what's up, fellas? Time to play some games. We got a huge night in the NBA tonight, over the next couple of nights through Sunday. So some excitement there. We'll talk a little Sacramento Kings in a second, which will lose tonight to the Pelicans and tomorrow night to the Suns, my prediction only. All right. So, Jack, you're going to start us off. What you got?
You know what? Actually, I'm still creating the list on my side.
All right.
Second.
That's good.
I was going to say we should start with the NFL because we have mostly NBA stuff after that from here on out. But, Zach, why don't you start us off then with your double-doubles trivia for today?
Yeah, not double-doubles, just doubles.
So I read that as double-doubles.
Just doubles. All right, so give me the 10 players who have hit the most doubles in a season since 2015. So the past 9 seasons in MLB. Let me just make sure.
I've got a guess for this right off the bat. I'm going to say Trey Turner.
Trey Turner is not on this list.
Thought maybe.
I have got to take.
By the way, number 10, there's a 4-way tie for number 10.
Nice.
What's the number? Number 10.
The lowest amount of doubles on this list is 47.
Okay. I think Freddie Freeman has to be on this list. He's an extra base hit machine.
Freddie Freeman is number 1 on this list. In 2023, he had 59 doubles.
Oof.
What about Mookie?
Mookie Betts is tied for 10th place. He had 47 doubles in 2018.
What about Giancarlo Stanton? I know he hits a lot of deep balls. I don't know about doubles though.
Giancarlo Stanton is not on this list.
All
right. Big doubles guys. Huh. How about Joey Votto?
Joey Votto is not on this list.
Yeah, that felt good.
Not good enough.
Corey Seager.
Corey Seager, not on this list.
What about, did anyone say Mike Trout yet?
Mike Trout, not on this list.
Really?
God, doubles guys. Come on.
It's like power, but just not enough power.
But it's not necessarily power because you can take a guy that gets a weak hit and it is fast.
I guess that too.
That also happens. But I'm thinking maybe like a really good leadoff hitter. Oh, well, actually, we're talking single seasons, right?
Single season doubles.
Let me get Ronald Acuna.
Ronald Acuna is not on this list.
Is it Bo Bichette?
Seager had 44, by the way, in 2019. He does not make
Bo
this
Bichette?
Bo Bichette is not on this list.
Damn.
Jesse's favorite guess.
He gets a lot of hits and he's fast, so I thought maybe for sure. But what's the lowest number of doubles on the list?
47 with Mookie Betts, and there's 2 other players on there. Also, Freddie Freeman, 2022, had 47, but I'm going with his best season on this list, which is 2023.
Okay.
So you basically have number 1 and number 10.
Damn.
Doubles.
What about Olsen?
Matt Olson? His best season was 44 doubles. Not good enough to make this list.
Let me get Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve is not on this list.
God.
So interesting, two of the top six players on this list were teammates and did it in the same season.
Give me D. Gordon.
D. Gordon is not on this list, and I don't know why you're guessing D. Gordon.
I mean, since
'Cause he's
2015, he was super fast. He's a leadoff guy.
I would think less about speed.
Yeah.
What about the X Factor, Xander Bogaerts?
Xander Bogaerts with 52 doubles in 2019 comes in at number 5 on this list.
Had to name one Padre, even though he didn't do it as a Padre. But
What about the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson?
Josh
Nice.
Donaldson was more about his home runs than his doubles. He is not on this list.
Damn.
Doubles. Who's hitting doubles?
This is like the most obscure list, I feel like, because we've guessed so many of the
There
great hitters.
are some very notable
I
names.
know. I feel like I'm being an idiot.
By the way, Bogaerts is one of the teammates I mentioned.
So another Red Sox at the time.
Oh,
JD Martinez?
That's
JD
a-
Martinez is not on this list, but that is a good guess.
Can you tell me what year that was again with Bogarts?
2019.
2019. Devers?
Rafael Devers, number 4 on this list with 54 doubles in 2019.
Ooh, what about Anthony Rendon?
Anthony Rendon is not on this list.
The greatest fall off of all time.
I know, but he was there for a
That is
split
true.
moment.
Interesting fun fact about this list: 2 of these players played on 2 teams during these seasons. They were traded midseason.
What about the LSU and Jewish hero Alex Bregman?
Alex Bregman is on this list with 51 doubles in 2018. That puts him 6th on this list.
Any other cheating Astros on this list?
No other cheating Astros on this list.
And thank God for that.
what about Big Poppy?
Big
Nah.
Poppy David Ortiz with 48 doubles in 2016 makes the list at number 9.
You're
Nice.
telling me he hauled himself over to second base that many times?
He
How
did.
many of them
When
were
you're-
ground rule?
I
exactly.
don't know
He was
that.
hitting it to the short porch and right.
But David Ortiz, 48 doubles, same season
Damn.
he had 38 homers. So he had more doubles than homers.
God,
Man, what a slugging percentage that year.
So we
That's
can
wild.
find the slugging percentage. David Ortiz slugging percentage in that season was .620. His OPS was 1021.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
So who are we missing in the list right now?
He batted .315 that season.
Oh.
Jack, go ahead.
Okay, wait. 2015 was I think that was the Mets Royals World Series year, which means that Eric Hosmer was unreal. Could Eric Hosmer be on there?
Eric Hosmer may have been unreal, but he's not on this list. So you have 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10.
What about Anthony Rizzo, Cubs era Anthony Rizzo?
Cubs era Anthony Rizzo is not on this list. By the way, Rendon actually had 2 44 double seasons.
Wow.
So that
Damn.
was not a bad guess.
Big fan of Lost Tribe, that guy.
I would think there's a better chance Chris Bryant's there than Rizzo, though.
Chris
Okay.
Bryant is not on this list.
Can we get a team for one of them?
So there are 2 players that were traded during the season. The number 2 player played for the Tigers and Reds, I believe, during the season. Actually, that might be wrong. I know he played for the Tigers for half of that season, but I'm going to check his baseball reference.
Tigers and Reds.
This isn't that player, but Bryce Harper.
It is not Bryce Harper. Now confirming he played for Detroit and the Cubs in 2019.
Detroit and the Cubs. Mid-season.
The other player who played on 2 teams during that season played for the Twins and the Diamondbacks during his doubles season.
Oh, that feels. Oh my god. Oh, that one's on the tip of my tongue. Oh no. Oh.
Did Castellanos play for the Tigers?
Nick Castellanos with 58 doubles in 2019.
Whoa.
Number 2.
58?
58 doubles in 2019.
Damn.
Wow, I
Yeah.
forgot that he was a Cub.
He
Oh
had
my
a
God.
great run in 2018-2019 with 46 doubles in 2018 and 58 in 2019 across 2 teams.
And he's
Oh my
been
God.
unstoppable with the Phillies, let me tell you.
Yeah, sure. He's been very stoppable, but still.
He's been super stoppable.
So now you have number
Diamondback,
1,
it's one
2.
feels so obvious to me, and I can't think of it.
So you guys have number 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10.
This guy's been on a lot of our lists lately. Is it Jose Ramirez?
Jose Ramirez with 56 doubles in 2017 is number 3 on this list.
Nice.
Yeah, good guess. Good guess.
So now,
All
now
right.
you're just missing. Now you're just missing number 7 and 8.
This Diamondbacks twin guy is eating my brain alive. I can't get unhooked.
The other player,
Diamondbacks, Braves. That's what we're looking for?
The Diamondbacks twins.
Diamondbacks
Twins. Sorry.
Diamondbacks twins.
the other player that you
I
guys
got
are
nothing.
missing. The other player that you guys are missing played for the Oakland Athletics.
Marcus Semien?
It is not Marcus Semien.
Matt
What
Chapman?
a disgusting delivery of that answer.
It is not Matt
Sorry.
Chapman.
Chris Davis.
It is
Crush
not
Davis.
Chris Davis.
No? Oh my god, I thought I had that.
He just went through the whole lineup.
Yeah, who else has ever been good for the A's?
This is 2017 for the A's player. 2017. This player hit 49 doubles in 2017 for the Oakland Athletics.
No shot it's Mark Cannon.
It is
No
not.
way.
It is not.
Sean Murphy?
It is not Sean Murphy.
Who has ever been good for the A's other than these people?
No.
I'm like trying to
idea.
go back in my fantasy baseball.
Strange enough, this player, despite having 49 doubles, was not an all-star until the next year. And then he, in 2019, he played with the Mets. Apparently he was hurt for most of that, though. He only played 9 games with the Mets and then returned to Oakland.
Got it. Yoenis Cespedes.
It is not Yoenis Cespedes.
No? Oh my god. Come on.
This player also played for the Astros and the Red Sox.
What?
Jed Lowry?
Jed Lowry with
Wow.
49 home runs, not home runs.
That's
Jed
disgusting.
Lowry with 49 doubles in 2017 comes in at number 7. So now you're only missing.
You could have told me over under 29 and a half doubles, and I said under.
Yeah, me too. I
Yes,
never would have
Jed-
thought Lowry was
Jed Lowry in 2017, 49 doubles.
Oh my
So
god.
what do we have left? Just the guy
One-
that's a twin
one guy.
Diamondbacks?
Yep, you have number 8 left.
God.
Josh
It-
Reddick.
It is not Josh Reddick.
He was a Diamondback like once.
This player, it feels so familiar, and it's so not. Like,
All right, let's
This
get you
is
some
killer.
more information on this guy.
Oh, this is unreal.
So this player, after he was traded to the Diamondbacks in the 2018 season, he stayed with the Diamondbacks for 2.5 more years before being traded to Milwaukee. Then he ended up playing with the Mets and was traded to the Angels in 2023.
I got nothing.
Riveting content here, by the way.
I got nothing. You should give it to us, Zach. I think you got to tell us.
Yeah.
Oof, Jack, you're going to be mad at this one. You give up?
I
give up?
can't think of it. This is gonna
No. The question is, do you yield?
Do you yield, Jack? Do you yield?
I hate admitting this. I hate to admit it, but
We got other stuff to do. We got
I
to
think
Yeah,
for the
do it
sake
for the
of-
content, please.
I think for the
Yield.
sake of content, I have to yield. This is gonna
put
kill
your
me.
pride aside.
All right, so in 2018, with 48 doubles, Eduardo Escobar.
Ah, of course. Oh my god.
What is the NFL equivalent to doubles as a stat? Is that like third
Like the
runs
It's like the most
gained?
10-yard runs or something.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
something so random.
Something like that.
Oh my
I think
God.
it's most 10-yard
Yeah,
carries.
there you
All
go.
right,
That's our top 10.
thanks, Zach.
Lord.
All right, so we have a basketball question now. So we're gonna go over to the NBA, and I'll let Jack continue to marinate his NFL question over there. So, my question for today is: can you name the top 10 players with the most 40-point games in a single season? So this is how many times those players have dropped 40 in 82 games.
All right. Well, let's start with Wilt Chamberlain at number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. He left one spot open for someone else.
So you're actually right. He's number 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and 9. But we're just going to count him as number 1 today with 63 in a single season. His next most is 52, and then there's somebody else who has the next highest spot. But yeah, Wilt Chamberlain, he's all over here, 63? But he's number 1. 63 in 1962. He had 63 40-point games.
That's crazy.
What was he doing the other 19 games?
That was the year he averaged 48.7 minutes a game and 54 points per game. That's it.
Yep. I'm gonna guess James.
48.7 is unreal.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna guess James Harden.
James Harden is number 3 with 28 in 2018-19 with the Rockets.
Nice.
MJ. Let's just get it over with.
MJ's number 2 with 37. So Wilt is everywhere else between him and Harden. MJ's got 37.
All right. How about Kobe?
Number 5 with 27.
How about Bron?
LaGlorious King, not on here.
Right.
He's not built like that. So the least amount on this list is 18, by the way.
All right. This
How about Damian
Kareem?
Lillard?
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. How about Damian Lillard?
Damian Lillard, not on the list. Brian?
Kareem?
Kareem is on the list at number 8 with 19 40-point games in 71 with the Bucks.
All right. This could be dumb, but I feel like this might be why you were inspired to do this. Has Jalen Brunson done it this year?
No, Jalen Brunson has not, but it's a good shout. He's had more than 10, but he's not.
Yeah, like I just read something about him having a crazy number of them. I didn't know if it was quite that high.
No, he's not had more than 18, but he's having a great season. But no, he is not on the list.
All right. I've got 2 guesses I want to throw out, if that's okay. First, I want to throw out Wardell Stephen Curry.
No, Steph Curry, not on the list.
All right. And then I'm going to guess Shaquille O'Neal.
Also not on the list.
Wow. Okay.
So a lot of the players that are left are quite a few old heads, I would say. So it's interesting. There's a few modern day scorers, and then there's guys from like the 60s who are putting up really big numbers. So there's pretty much nobody from the 80s or 90s besides Jordan, and nobody from the 2010s really, except for one more player.
Okay. Bill Russell.
No, not Bill Russell. He was not the scorer like that.
It's true.
Elgin Baylor.
Elgin Baylor, number 6 with 23 40-point games in 1962.
Elgin Baylor
He's still 10 points or top 15 points overall.
Yeah, so you're missing a guy who's got, by the way, he's got tied with number 3 for James Harden, 28. That's who you're missing in 1966.
Even I wasn't born yet.
He's
Come on.
pretty common scorer. You guys would know his name for sure.
Jerry West.
No, it's not Jerry West, and no, it's not Bob Pettit. There is a different Bob on here.
Bob Cousy.
No, not Bob Cousy.
Bob. What other Bobs are there?
There's one more Bob.
Bob McAdoo. Bob
McAdoo in 1974 with the Buffalo Braves, actually. 21 40-point games.
Nice.
He's number 7. So you're missing number 4.
Who did the Buffalo Braves become? Are they the Clippers?
The Clippers.
Yeah,
Clippers,
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep. So number 4 played almost entirely. He played entirely in the Western Conference his whole career, mostly in the Pacific Division.
So Suns, Lakers,
one of the old heads?
Yes.
Sonics.
Or or a Warrior?
It's got to be a Laker
Or a Warrior? Maybe Rick Barry?
or a
Rick
Trailblazer.
Barry
What
is
about,
number 4. Rick Barry
Nice.
with 28
Oh, nice.
40-point games. Number 4.
I was going to guess Walton, but
No, not a bad guess. So you're missing.
Like Northwest or whatever it is. Not Pacific.
well, I wasn't sure if the Blazers were ever in the Pacific back in the day.
Oh,
no.
There weren't 3 divisions, so
So you guys are missing number 9, and there's 2 guys tied for number 10. Actually, 9. Sorry, you guys are missing. There's 3 guys who all have 18 tied for number 10.
what about Westbrook?
That Russell Westbrook is one of them in his MVP season. He had 18.
So do we not have any modern players left? Or they're all just
That is the last modern one. So the last 2 guys on the list, one of them in 1979 and one of them in 1972. The 79 guy was actually in one of our trivias this past week.
My boy Bernard King.
No, it's
No,
not
it's
Bernard
the
King.
Iceman.
It's the Iceman, George Gervin with 18. He comes in at number 10 as well. We've got one more tied with 18. This guy played on the Kansas City Omaha Kings.
Holy
Big O.
moly.
Is this is this the Big O Oscar Robertson?
It is not the Big O Oscar Robertson.
Hmm.
This guy played for the
I don't think I
Cincinnati
can
Royals. that then
Name
became
one
the Kings,
Cincinnati
and-
Omaha King.
Are we really sure that is not
I
Oscar
think the Big O is like the only one of those.
No,
that
this guy is that. So it's not the Big O. In fact, he was known as the opposite of Big.
Oh, Tiny Archibald.
Nate Archibald comes in with 18 in 1972. Well done.
Very nice.
And that's it. So good job, guys.
All right.
Shout out Rick Barry. And shout out, obviously, Will Chamberlain with 63, 52, 35, 32. It's nuts. He scored 3,400 points in his 1961 season, which is just outrageous.
That is absurd.
The fact that Elgin Baylor, by the way, in 1962, he had 23 40-point games and scored only 1,000 points, and Wilt had 3 times the amount of points of that in one season. Which is just
Yep, that's
outrageous.
Crazy.
average Wilt stat. I'm
Average
not
Wilt
I have to say my favorite of the Wilt stats is that he averaged more than 48 minutes a game in a season. I mean, that is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Unreal.
All right, do we want to continue on with our NBA, or do we want to go over to your trivia, Jack, or what next?
I mean, my trivia is ready if you guys want to go for it.
Let's run it.
All right. So, can you name each NFL, or how about this? Can you name each AFC's team's leading rusher in the 2015 season?
No.
Wait. Okay.
Probably not.
Say that clean.
Yeah. I'd say name the rushing leader for every AFC team in 2015.
Okay. Can you name the rushing leader for every AFC team in 2015?
We'll see. Do you guys want to go
Probably
division
not.
by division?
Probably not.
Here, how about this? I'll just give you a team and then you guys can go for it. All right.
All right.
All right.
The Ravens,
Ray Rice.
not Ray Rice.
2015.
Uh,
God, who was their running back?
This is a
10
name
years ago seems so long ago.
It really does. It doesn't feel that long ago until you
wow,
think it.
it was 10 years ago. Jesus. The Ravens in 2015.
Yeah.
Was
so
it like Patrick Ricard or something? Was he no, or
It was in fact a running back and not a fullback.
okay.
This is a guy that, let's see, he played 3 years in Baltimore. Probably his best season was this season. Either this season or the year before, which were both in Baltimore.
Is this Justin Forsett?
It is Justin Forsett. Well
Nice.
done.
Wow.
All right. The Buffalo Bills.
The Bills.
Is this
Oh,
this
is this
is the
Spiller?
guess that I have is ooh.
What'd you say, Brian?
Is it CJ Spiller?
Not CJ Spiller.
Is
Is
this is this LaShawn McCoy?
It is LaShawn McCoy. Well done.
I was gonna guess Mike Gillisley because I know that he was on
Nice.
That's
in
such
that
a
year.
Pain.
Oh, I love that name. All right. The Cincinnati Bengals.
Ooh, is that Jeremy Hill?
It is Jeremy Hill. Well done.
He gets crucified on Instagram in the comment sections to this day for fumbling.
Oh my god! No, I have one of my really good friends is a diehard Jeremy Hill fan. I
Nice.
don't know why. Dude loves Jeremy Hill.
Strange
All
hill
right.
to die on.
Cleveland Browns.
Ooh, is this
Ooh. Is this Trent Richardson?
Not Trent Richardson.
Oh, that would have been great.
It probably should have been Trent Richardson, but he got hurt, and so
My whole
who was
rights.
his backup?
Is this Duke Johnson?
No, not Duke Johnson.
No, isn't it? It's like Isaiah something. What's his name?
Crowell. I was just thinking that.
Yep. Good tag team there. Isaiah Crowell. Well done.
Let's go.
All right. The Denver Broncos.
That was CJ Anderson.
No, not CJ Anderson.
Wasn't
I
he
believe-
the running back
believe
when
he
they won
was-
the Super Bowl?
I believe he was on
Yeah,
the team.
late in the
He wasn't
season.
leading rusher.
Really?
Not, or at least not that year.
Because he had like 100 yards in the Super Bowl, I think. Huh.
Yeah, no. I
Um,
think late in the season he was there.
He came on really strong late in the year.
I couldn't tell you who their
I have no
first guy
idea.
was.
Is it?
Obviously, he couldn't have been
is
back
it No Sean Moreno?
Not No Sean Moreno. No. This is a name that you know. Not the most famous name ever, but I'm pretty sure you guys will have heard of him.
Oh, it's not
it-
Walter Payton.
Broncos. I know Sean Moreno and CJ Anderson were my two pulls for the Broncos. I don't know anybody else.
This guy, he basically spent his entire career with the Broncos. He from 2012 to 2015, he was a Bronco. He had spent half a season in Minnesota and half a year with the Chargers after that. But he was really
He wants
only
to name a 4-year running back.
pretty much. But he was the leading
Okay.
rusher that year.
How many
Right,
yards
no,
did he
I hear
have?
you.
He had 863.
Wow, super notable.
Very notable. 7 touchdowns that year. I mean, he would have been fantasy relevant.
Would have been fantasy relevant. Is it?
Jesse, who was your RB4 in 2015?
Is it? What's it? Is it Ronnie something?
Yeah,
No, it is. Oh my
you
god!
got it. You got it.
What is it?
I know
Ronnie-
you have it.
What is? Oh my god! Ronnie Hillman?
Ronnie Hillman. Let's
I played
go,
a lot.
Jesse.
Bro, I played a lot
Wow.
of Madden 15. Oh
I
my
knew
God.
it was in there somewhere.
You just picked a corner of my brain I didn't know existed.
That is what we love to see on this show. That is what we
Was
love.
there a Madden 15? I thought that was the year.
Sorry,
wasn't
that was
the year it
Madden
was
25. Yeah,
Madden
Yeah,
25.
yeah.
I played a lot of Madden 25. You're right.
Oh no, what? Or was that Madden 14?
I don't
No,
know.
it was-
I don't remember.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever. All right. Alfred Blue. Oh, I'm an idiot. All right.
You're right. It
Wait.
was 2014. It was
Texans.
14.
Yeah, I just well, there you go. Brian got in reverse.
I like that game a lot better.
I give you the running back and you give me the team. Oh my. Well, that was a nice blunder. All right. The Colts.
But you say the Texans was Aaron Foster, right?
No. Well, I guess Brian can keep his mouth shut and you guys can go.
No, it's Alfred Blue,
Colts.
former LSU Tiger.
The Colts
go.
would have been
Isn't this Frank Gore?
It is Frank Gore.
Yeah.
Well done.
Nice.
weird.
All right.
pull for
Zach
that
on the
year.
board.
The
I got on
Jaguars.
the board first.
He did.
Calm down.
The Jaguars
The
could be. Is that Maurice Jones-Drew still?
Not MJD. No.
Lamar Miller? No, he wasn't
This-
on
No,
the
he wasn't.
Jaguars. No, that's
This is probably wrong. I'm probably thinking of him as a Jet, but Chris Ivory.
Not Chris Ivory. Nope.
Oh, what about
He
the
was a
guy
Jet
from
that year, though.
Alabama that they drafted?
I think he
there you go,
was a
Brian.
Jet. That's why I
Oh,
Yeldon.
Yeldon.
TJ
TJ
Yeldon.
TJ Yeldon. Well done.
Nice,
well
Brian.
done.
He was a good Madden player back then as well. He was fast.
All right. The
Another
Chiefs.
like 3-4 year guy.
The Chiefs.
Jamal Charles.
Chiefs.
Not Jamal Charles.
That's too old. That's too soon for Priest Holmes.
Yeah, no.
How many? They didn't have a good running back then, though. I don't think.
No, not that good, but good enough. Again, like this is a name you remember.
Were there any good running backs in the AFC? Jeez.
Yeah, this is the AFC is rough. There's a few better guys as we get down the list, but
Is it like Alex Smith?
no, not a quarterback.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
He liked to run, so I wasn't sure.
No,
Can we get a hint on the
guys
Chief?
Quarterbacks, huh?
Can we get a hint on the Chief?
He was only ever a Chief in his career. He was there for 5 years. Probably, I think you would probably remember him more as like a third down guy, like in those years when they would use a bit of a running back by committee. And
Is he a pass catcher or a power back? If it's a pass catcher, I'll know who it is.
more of a pass catcher?
Is it Charkandrick West?
There you go, Charkandrick West. Well done.
Bro, there's just like a few weird Chief running backs that are just like out there.
Yeah.
You could have told me his last name was West. I don't know if I would have come up
No,
with it.
I could. What if I just said like the counterpart to Spencer Ware? You know.
There
Like,
you go.
oh my god! All right, the Chargers.
that
Melvin Gordon.
Yep,
No.
Melvin Gordon. Well
Yeah.
done. One of
Oh.
the easier ones on the list. All right, the Dolphins.
That would have been no.
That's
Moreno,
Lamar
right?
Miller.
No,
Yeah.
that's Lamar Miller. Good job, Brian. Well done.
What did
All
you
right.
just
You're
say?
right. I said no. Sean Moreno. I was in.
Oh, yeah.
Was he even a Dolphin?
He was.
Yeah, he was.
Okay. All right, the Patriots.
LeGarrette Blunt.
Yep, LeGarrette
That's what I
Blount.
was going to guess. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
well
it was-
done.
By the way, no. Sean Moreno was on the Dolphins in 2014, so I was close, but it was a year off.
All right, the Jets.
Is this Chris Ivory?
It is Chris Ivory. Well done.
Nice.
The Raiders.
Oh,
Marshawn Lynch? No, he wasn't.
No,
No,
not
I'm thinking
No.
that was later.
Latavius Murray?
It is Latavius Murray.
Nice.
Nice, good
Well
pull.
done.
Yep.
All right, the Steelers.
Damn, Latavius Murray's been in the league 10 years.
This seems too obvious, but Le'Veon Bell?
It is not Le'Veon Bell.
Really?
Okay.
Willie Parker's older.
No, too old.
Not Bell.
No.
Oh, D'Angelo Williams.
D'Angelo Williams.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
I wasn't sure if he was a Panther or if he was a
Yep.
Steeler then.
He
Nice.
was a Steeler, and he was the leading rusher. All right, the Titans. And I will tell you, this is the hardest one on the entire list out of both conferences.
Deion Lewis.
No.
Oh, I
But
was about to end your day on that one.
I'll let you guys have your shots, but I honestly will
How
be
many
surprised
yards?
to figure it out. I am pulling that up.
This wasn't
ran-
DeMarco Murray, right?
Oh my
No.
God, there's no way. He ran for 520 yards.
No, I'm
not
pretty
DeMarco
sure. I'm pretty sure this is DeMarco Murray, Eagles. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that was right after
was
he left the
not DeMarco
Cowboys.
Murray.
Yeah.
yeah, we'll get to DeMarco Murray next week.
You said 500 yards?
Yeah, he had 520 yards.
I have
Not
no
a big name.
And 170. No, this is not a big name whatsoever. This is a name. This was like reading this name was a name I forgot that I knew.
What I'm hearing is that it's not Marcus Mariota, and that makes me sad.
It is not Marcus Mariota, although I would bet Mariota was quite close.
Right.
He probably just didn't play enough games.
This is before Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
What a forgettable team the Titans.
I really
generally
thought it was
are.
Deion Lewis.
Yeah.
I know exactly one Titans fan.
I don't even know how to like give you guys.
I do
hints.
too. Only one though.
Yep.
This guy, he went to Western Kentucky. He played 3 years for the Titans.
Oh, the Hilltoppers. I
Gee,
couldn't name
thanks.
one player that was ever a Western Kentucky player.
And let me tell you, played 3 years for the Titans. The first year it was 2014, didn't get a single yard. The 2015 he had 520. 2016 he had 15 yards, and then he never played again.
All
Got
right, I'm
it.
just
So
gonna
he
say-
had one half mediocre season and then
Yes.
dipped. Yeah, I'm not getting this one.
I've
I've expelled my brain for today.
I yield.
you yield.
I yield.
Zach, do you think if you called your Titans friend, they would know? Or do you
Honestly,
think this player is so obscure that even
Honest-
a Titan fan
I
would
think
know?
do you want me to call him, see if he picks up? You want me to call him? I'll call him.
Why don't you
No,
give
I'll
us
call him.
the
He's probably
first
available.
name? Give us the first name.
The first name is Antonio.
Do you, should I call him? I think it'd be funny to call him.
If he knows the leading rusher. in
I'm-
He
2015.
knows this is going to be.
I'm
insane.
calling him. I'm calling him. Let's
All right,
phone
Zach's
a
gonna
friend.
phone a friend, and we'll see what happens.
see. Let's see.
You don't see this a lot
Leading
in
rusher in
Lost Rock.
2015.
This is
Let's see if he
a
picks up.
limited
Let's see if he picks
edition
up.
episode.
This is a first time ever past the rock situation.
Luke, what's up? You there? Yeah, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell me by chance who the Titans' leading rusher in 2015 was?
Oh, 2015?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That's a tough question, actually, because that was the year. That was the year before we got DeMarco. So it is one of three, and those three are Bishop Sankey, Dexter McCluster, or Antonio Andrews. I can't remember because they were all so mid. I'm not even sure who got the most touches that year.
Oh my God. Well, I
Zach,
mean,
is any of those correct?
Yeah,
well,
I want to say it was McCluster.
it wasn't McCluster.
it wasn't
But you said the
McCluster.
right one.
McCluster was
But-
it Sankey?
No.
It's not. I don't think it's Sankey. So
Antonio Andrews?
It was Antonio Andrews.
yeah. Thank you so much, Luke.
Fuck.
Thank you so much, Luke.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh my
Antonio
God.
Andrews, dude, that was
He wants to go on about Antonio Andrews now.
This
He
guy
was, he was
knows-
slow as rocks. Okay, thank you, Luke. We wanted to phone someone for our trivia on our show.
Oh, of course. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thanks, Luke.
Let's
Thanks.
go, Luke.
What about the Bishop Sankey poll? Just
Yeah, thank
in
you, man.
general.
Talk to you later.
Wow.
Yeah,
That
well,
was
exactly
unreal.
one Titans fan I know, and he knows the entire running back room apparently.
That
Wow,
was,
what-
that was
one of the
impressive.
more impressive things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
That
we
was-
got
that was unreal.
so what? Dexter McCluster, Bishop Sankey, and then Antonio Andrews was the answer.
Antonio Andrews was the right answer.
I don't
Wow.
remember Antonio Andrews at all.
I didn't know that I remembered him until I read his name making this.
Also, he did confirm Eagles. It's DeMarco Murray. It has to be.
We'll save that for next
We'll
week.
save that for next week.
Oh
Wow.
my God! What a
Oh, and it was that good that Zach had to leave the call, apparently. That's funny.
I
Oh
Welcome
my
back,
God.
Zach.
I accidentally hit the wrong button. Just exited that.
Okay, so we're going to move on now. So we're going to go back to the NBA a little bit. So Sacramento Kings having a pretty good season, led by De'Aaron Fox, who's had a lot of 40-point games, but not in the top 10 for that, of course. So our question for today, one of our favorite segments, is De'Aaron Fox better than? So my first question to you will go Brian, then Jack, then Zach. Is De'Aaron Fox better than Darius Garland?
Yes, I'm gonna say De'Aaron Fox.
Definitely yes for me.
Yeah, he's better than Darius Garland.
All right. How about James Harden right now?
No, I'm not ready for that yet.
I think I am ready for that. I mean, not to discredit what James Harden has done this year. He's impressed me with his ability to learn how to play his role. But De'Aaron Fox is a superstar right now. I mean, this is a guy that is leading a team that is going to be a playoff competitive team this year. So I got to take De'Aaron Fox.
Only because of the play-in are they playoff competitive. Like, let's not
You can say that
overstate
about
what
eight
the
teams
Kings
in the
are.
West.
Okay, led them to the 4th seed last year. I mean, he's a superstar. He's a really great player.
He's a star. I'm not saying he's a superstar yet.
You could say that the play-in helps pretty much the entire Western Conference.
You know,
Exactly.
Well,
I'm
no,
gonna
it actually
say-
helps the East more because there's some real dregs that are going to get in
Yeah,
on the
that's
East.
I'm gonna say that James Harden is still better. If James Harden wasn't playing in a specific role right now, like if James Harden had the situation that De'Aaron Fox had right now, I think Harden performs better still. So I'm going to say De'Aaron Fox is not better than James Harden.
That's crazy. I think he is, personally. I think that he's hitting his prime right now. 27 points a game this season. He's leading the way. Next up, DeJounte Murray.
I'm going to take Fox in that one. The Atlanta just doesn't win. And I know that's not the only thing we're talking about, but they're terrible. So no, Sacramento.
I think I'm going to take Fox as well, but I'm a big DeJounte guy. I really like him, and I think he would thrive on a different team.
Yeah.
I'm not going to factor in whether they can win or not, but I'm still taking De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, De'Aaron Fox, by the way, 8 40-point games this year, which is more than everybody except for Embiid, Luka, and Jalen Brunson. So up next, still on the Hawks, Trae Young.
If I'm trading for one of these two players for my team, I'm definitely trading for Fox. Maybe he's not better than Trae ultimately, although Trae hasn't played a ton, of late, and Fox doesn't have as many injury issues. But I'm going for Fox. I'm not going for Young.
Yeah, I think I'm going for Fox also. Trae, I've never been a Trae Young guy. His defense leaves a lot of room to be desired. And I'm not always going to be a guy to like hammer home the guy needs to play defense point, but when it's as egregiously bad as Trae Young's can be at sometimes, I think that's enough to give Fox the edge for me.
Yeah, give me Fox with an edge on this one.
All right, LaMelo Ball.
I think I'm going Fox. I know that LaMelo has probably a better collection of highlights, but not a better collection of what Fox does to lead that team.
Yeah, I mean, I think LaMelo is probably the more talented of the two, but he just doesn't play enough. I mean, he's been too injured throughout his career to like actually justify saying that he's better than Fox. So
yeah, ESPN, where are you yelling at LaMelo for his injury history? How many cheeseburgers is he having?
Brian's had enough with the Zion slander. All right, Zach, LaMelo.
Kind of similar to what Jack said. It's hard to really compare the two when LaMelo's been hurt for so long. So I'm going to say De'Aaron Fox.
It's
Jack.
hard to prove that. Wait, just really quickly. That makes it easy to compare the two.
No, it's just that we don't see enough
Agreed.
of LaMelo to make this like a fair comparison. Is what I'm trying to say. But like,
well, then get his ass on the court.
I'm still taking Fox, but it's just like if we saw more of LaMelo, maybe that would change. But we just don't.
I hear you.
All right,
LaMelo's
Jack,
not even the best player on his own team. Let's be real.
Brandon Miller having a great year.
Yeah.
Jack, try not to be too biased on this one. D'Angelo Russell.
Jack, I'm just gonna stall because Jack's like itching to say something.
No,
I'm definitely taking De'Aaron Fox in this one. Not even close.
Yeah, I don't know what gave you the impression that I'm always biased. I'm only biased some of the time. But I'm not this biased. I love D'Lo, but it has to be Fox.
I honestly think this is an embarrassment of a comparison for De'Aaron Fox. Give me Fox easily.
Agreed.
So I would ask you though, in the clutch, you need a bucket. They're both hot. Who you want taking the shot?
Give me
the player of the year last year.
Oh my god, yeah, give me the reigning clutch player of the
He
year.
is, but does he have
Yeah,
the
that's
ice
what
in
I'm
his
saying.
veins?
I don't care. D'Angelo hasn't had ice in his veins since he was a Brooklyn Net.
Oh, come
You
on.
haven't watched the Lakers this season,
Nah,
man.
D'Lo is-
Anyway, it was just a funny one I wanted to include. It wasn't that serious, but we'll go on. This is where it starts getting good. Jamal Murray.
Puts a guy on the list.
Jamal Murray. Not even close. I'm taking Jamal just for the playoffs.
I mean, I feel like almost every time we have Jamal Murray on one of these lists, I'm like, well, I take Jamal in the playoffs, but I take this guy in the regular season. But I kind of feel like that's true. I mean, like,
Who
I
cares
don't know.
about the regular season? We're here to play the playoffs.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
it's like
I'll
it's
take
hard-
an injured Jamal Murray in the regular
It's
season,
hard because-
knowing I get him in the playoffs.
No, but like almost any time you flip on a game in the regular season, if you're watching the Kings or you're watching the Nuggets, De'Aaron Fox is going to look like the better player almost any time you turn on the game, unless you're watching in the playoffs. But I think I have to go De'Aaron. I think De'Aaron is just a better player, but playoff Jamal is just different.
Yeah, playoff Jamal is different, and I give credit to the system that he's in. He it definitely it decreases his scoring, but it increases his assists. Relative to just who he can give the ball to, especially just having Jokic down low just makes his life so much easier. But I'm still going Jamal Murray. I think Jamal Murray overall is probably the more complete player.
All right. Tyrese Halliburton, they got traded away from each other, so they chose to keep Fox over him. Brian.
I think they made the right choice. I think the jury's still out a little bit on how. Really, the jury's still out on both of them when it comes to crunch time playoff success. But Halliburton showed us this year that he was a pre All-Star game guy, not a post All-Star game guy. So I think they made the right choice. I'm sticking with Fox.
Yeah, this is tough because if you asked me in the first half of the season, I would have gone Halliburton.
Yeah, it's not even close.
But because that was sort of like validating what I already thought about Halliburton. I liked Halliburton more than Fox when they made that trade, and like I don't think I can justify saying Halliburton with how much he's fallen off in the second half. But I think this is about as neck and neck as it gets. But I think I would ever so slightly take Fox.
Yeah, this one's pretty close, but Halliburton's fall off in the second half of the season is the main reason why I'm leaning towards Fox on this one. It's still very close, and I think Halliburton's a better, distributor, better at, making those passes to get those buckets, but I'm going to take De'Aaron Fox right now.
Man, his party at the All-Star game needs to be studied because something happened that night that ever since then he's had the worst 3-month hangover of his life. So
it's ever since I had the Halliburger, he's just tanked.
Yeah, ever since nothing good happens in Indiana. So all right, moving on. Zach, I'm gonna let you start with this one. Tyrese Maxey.
This is really tough. Especially since we got to see a lot of Maxey without Embiid's help, which it's weird because I want to say it benefited him, but it really didn't. Honestly, he struggled without Embiid as well. Crazy as it might sound coming from my mouth, I'm gonna lean De'Aaron Fox on this one.
All right, Brian. Or Jeff. Yeah, Brian.
Yeah, for me. This really, Maxey had a great year while Embiid was there, and then he's kind of waned since. And look, maybe the same thing would happen to Fox if he lost the triple double machine. But I'm going to go ahead and still stick with Fox.
Yeah, you guys have said pretty much everything I would have. So yeah, I'll take Fox.
All right, Ja Morant.
Not even close. I'm taking Ja Morant. I can't stand the Grizzlies, their aura, their vibe, anything. But if you offered him to me as my point guard, yes, I'm taking him.
Yeah. This is the thing is like Ja, if he's healthy and if he's not playing with guns on IG Live, I would take him. He is the better player. I do believe that. I think he's more talented, but he has been completely unreliable for basically 2 full seasons now, between injuries and off the court issues. I think I have like I always like to say, sometimes the best ability is availability, and De'Aaron Fox has been quite available. So I think I have to.
Like you always say, like you made that up.
No, but I say it quite a lot. I like that line.
God, a good line.
But I think I have to take Fox, but I guess off of pure talent, Ja would probably be the better player.
If we're arguing the best talent availability, why would you ever choose Jamal Murray, LaMelo Ball? Dude, this is easily Ja Morant. This is quite easily Ja Morant.
All right, we got 2 names left. I want it in less than 10 words. Jalen Brunson.
Yes, Jalen Brunson.
Wait, yes, that he's better?
Yeah, I'm taking Jalen Brunson.
It's Jalen Brunson. He has been a dog this year. Bang, 10 words.
Beautiful.
I think it was 11, but
give me Jalen Brunson.
Beautiful. All right, last name, Kyrie Irving.
Absolutely, Kyrie. You can't argue with the way he's played this year, and they went 16-2 in the last 18 games. So,
Yeah, I think I would have to go Kyrie also. He's blown me out of the water this year with his consistency.
Yeah, this is easily Kyrie. Easily Kyrie.
Yeah. If this is also just specifically Ramadan Kyrie, he hits everybody on this list. It's not even close. He's been on an absolute tear, and he's dominating. Anyway,
He should just stop eating altogether.
Yeah, he should just fast all year long. Okay, up next we got our draft for today. So, let's do 4 players each. We'll do 4. So our order for today, by the way, let's find our last order. Ooh, I have the first pick. To me,
Which
Jack,
sport
Brian,
are we
Zach.
doing?
This can be all of them.
Oh. Okay.
So it's me, then it's Jack, then it's Brian, and then it's Zach for today, I believe.
Okay.
So, all right, this will be good. So let's draft a team of number 2 overall picks in any sport. So these are guys who went 2nd overall, right behind, the greatest of their draft. So I get the first pick, which is quite the honor here. Lots of ways I could go, but man, there's some good names. All right, with the first pick in this draft, give me 2007 2nd overall pick, Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant with the bucket.
Very nice.
With the bucket.
It's a great pick. Great pick.
All right. I'm up here. I think I'm going to go old school here. I think that's the move because one of the greatest defensive players, if not one of the greatest players of all time, is on the board here. Give me 1981 NFL 2nd overall pick, Lawrence Taylor.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact, the Saints had the 1st overall pick that year.
And who they take?
They took George Rogers, who was the Heisman Trophy winner,
Ooh.
running back from South Carolina, who had a good career, but not Lawrence Taylor career. What do I want to do here? I'm gonna go 1971. You want to talk about going old school? 1971, New Orleans Saints, a little guy from Ole Miss, from Oxford, Mississippi, Archie Manning. And I'm not just taking him because of his prowess on the NFL football field, which was minuscule. It's just the football royalty that he produced after that. So give me Archie Manning.
Oh, man.
So with this pick, I also get Peyton and Eli and Arch.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I couldn't have asked for a better board, honestly. With my first pick, I'm going to go with Calvin Johnson.
I was wondering if he'd make it back to me. I guess not.
He wasn't going
to pass me.
There are 2 guys that are jumping off the board for me. Calvin Johnson's number 1. And then secondly, give me Justin Verlander.
Top 2 on my board.
Yep. Just
all right.
Honestly, I'm surprised that they even fell that far. So to be fair,
So,
Kevin Durant and LT definitely above those 2. But I'm still happy with what I got.
Good work. You're going to think I'm a homer, but I'm going to take probably the best Heisman Trophy winner of the last 50 years. And that's Reginald Alfred Bush, number 2 overall from USC. And just egregious that he was not picked number 1, but I'm very glad he wasn't.
Okay.
Are we basing this off their college career or their pro career?
You get to base it off of whatever you want.
All right. Well, yeah, I guess if we're basing it off his USC days, I could give it to you. Fight on.
I'm just taking it because I feel like he's the best Heisman Trophy winner of the last,
deserves
I
his
said
trophy.
50 years.
Still deserves his trophy.
100%. All right. Where do I want to go here? I've got a few good options. I could stick with football. I've got a couple NBA options that I like.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I want to go defensive player again though. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna go NBA. Give me Gary Payton.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, I got 2 now back to back here. Lots of options I could go with, but we're gonna start off. We're gonna go over to the ice. Give me Evgeny Malkin, second overall pick by the Pittsburgh Penguins, way back in 2004. So Evgeny Malkin. I took Sidney Crosby in our last draft for first overall picks, so I'll take Malkin here.
Sorry, what's his first name?
Evgeny.
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 It's a Russian name. You're gonna get me on pronunciation, really. Evgeny Malkin, whatever.
Oh my god, that was a butcher job.
All right. Evgeny Malkin. Okay. I don't care what you guys think. All right, and then next, you know what? Screw it. Give me CJ Stroud.
Oh my God, I was going to take him next.
Early.
I was definitely going to take him next.
Good pick.
There's Hall of
Not that
Famers
early.
on the board still.
There are.
And
but
there's a future Hall of
that's
Famer on my
boring.
team.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all are boring.
Right.
I'll call you when they win the Super Bowl this year.
All right. You know what? Because he's still on the board, I think I'm going to go back to the defensive line and just have the most disgusting defensive line duo of all time. Let me get Super Bowl MVP and one of the greatest edge rushers of all time at his peak, Von Miller.
Great pick.
I thought you were going to take a different defensive end.
I mean, I thought so too, but that's still a really good pick.
I thought so also, and I was going to take that other person, but I'm gonna wait on him because Jack's got a lot of defensive linemen. Maybe he won't take any more, or whoever's after me, Zach. I'm going to go with a Hall of Famer from pro football that was born in New Orleans. So I'm keeping that theme alive and go with Marshall Faulk.
Nice.
1994.
Very nice. Okay, I mean, still love what I have available for my final two picks. Let's start with the guy that we've just been dancing around the last two picks. Give me Julius Peppers.
Yeah, good job.
Yep.
That actually wasn't the defensive end I thought Jack was going to take.
Yeah,
That's who I thought he was going to take.
Oh wow. I mean, yeah, so that's who I thought he was going to take. But with my final pick, a lot of different directions I could go. But I'm going to stick with football. I'm going to 3 football players on my team, but I'm going to take Eric Dickerson.
Oh, man. That's who I was going to take.
Yep.
I
Don't
have
worry,
nothing but football
don't-
players on my team. So
Hey, don't worry. The greatest Bears quarterback ever is still available.
no. Sadly, he's close to being the
Disgusting.
greatest ever,
Sid Luckman. Sid Luckman's on the
but
board.
not
so-
quite. Not quite. Okay, Julius Peppers is gone. Damn. You just took 2 in a row that I wanted one of those guys. So now I'm scrambling. All right, we might as well might as well just keep the theme together. New Orleans tie on for my entire team, and let's take BI because he's about to win his first championship.
Yeah, okay. Brandon Ingram is winning
Clip
his
that.
championship.
Clip that.
Clip it and play it
Brian,
June
he's
6th.
got to be on the floor
Brian-
to do that.
Brian has
He
to have
does.
one of the most absurd teams possible that you could draft in this. So
Yeah,
This is
You know what?
quite-
credit to you for marching to the beat of your own drum. Look at you.
I'm tired. I didn't do any research on this, and I just pulled it up, and I was like, I'm not wasting my time with baseball or hockey at all.
Yeah.
And here we are.
All
fair
right.
enough.
So do I go with a Hall of Famer or do I be stupid, young, and flashy because I kind of want to be? That's the question.
Obviously, number 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I you knew where I was going. But I think I'm going to go to baseball because I don't have a baseball player yet. And this is a guy that I think personally has top 5 player in the league potential, and I think he will be there in the next couple of years. Give me Bobby Witt Jr. I love Bobby Witt.
I had a feeling he was going to be drafted.
Whoa, that's crazy.
I've
I
never
like
heard of that person.
You've never heard of Bobby Witt? Do yourself a favor and go
Oh,
watch some Bobby
Jesse.
Witt.
Jesse, watch some baseball.
What team
Bobby
drafted
Witt.
him? Sorry,
He's-
MLB
he's-
players
he's
get
on
drafted
board.
and then locked in the minors for 4 years. So how am I
No,
supposed to know
he's-
any of
yeah.
these
He's
prospects?
been in the majors. This is his 3rd year in the majors.
Yeah,
Good for,
been in
good
the
for
majors.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Nah,
He's a
great.
dog. Watch
He's-
it.
If he's known because his dad was more famous than him, then I don't want to hear about
He's
him.
not one of those juniors.
All right.
He's not.
All right, so I got the last pick in the draft here. Couple options, could go Lonzo Ball, could go Chet Holmgren, could go with a lot of these guys. But I'm not going to do that, and I'm going to go. Give me some Blue Jays love. Give me the reason that the Blue Jays are relevant. Give me Joe Carter.
Solid.
It's not bad.
92-93, baby.
Yeah, you don't
So,
gotta remind
If
me.
only
Touch
you
'em
could
all,
have been
Joe.
alive.
Touch them all.
The fact
Yeah.
that Isaiah Thomas and Jason Kidd went undrafted is crazy.
Reggie Jackson
The
as
fact
well.
that Hashim Thabit went undrafted is crazy.
Hashim the
agree.
Dream.
Guys, why did we not pick Emeka Okafor? What's wrong with us?
Clearly a
But
lot.
Reggie Jackson undrafted is interesting.
Emeka Okafor drafted by the Bobcats too. Like
But
another
Reggie
obscure-
Jackson is in Mr. October.
Yeah.
Like that Reggie
Yeah.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I fully
Yeah.
would have taken him if I knew he was there. I
No,
missed
the
him.
NBA
Dude,
would.
dude,
I
he
thought
there
that was
whole
the
time.
Hall of Famer that you were going to.
Oh no,
Dude,
I missed him. I fully would have taken him if I knew he was there.
He
I
was
missed
there
him.
the whole time. I liked what my board had. Like I liked Peppers and Dickerson more.
I missed him on my list.
Ugh,
Brutal.
Brutal.
comments are coming after you.
Yeah, they will. All right, let's play some games. Let me share a screen on this. We'll go to work. So we've got a fun one today. So let's play today's Look Connections. We've got NBA connections here. So let's see. Is there any weird names on here?
Angel Reese.
Angel Reese
No.
is on the list. So probably
Alright,
LSU.
That has to be. Has to
Yeah, it's because you got Pete and Shaq, and
be. And Ben Simmons.
I'd rather
Simmons.
not. I'd rather not say that he was from LSU, but yeah.
All right, probably LSU Tigers is a good bet.
you
Absolutely.
go.
We got Jackson Hayes for some reason. Ivica Zubac.
We got Jackson Hayes, Brandon Ingram,
Oh, here's a
No.
interesting idea.
Lonzo Ball.
I have
plays for the
one that's
Pelicans.
possibly a category.
And the Lakers. Is this like players that play for the Lakers and Pelicans?
and the Lakers. Yeah. Lakers.
I
Pelicans.
want to say
And Josh Hart has played for both of
and
those
Josh
teams.
Josh
Hart.
Hart,
That's
too.
it.
okay, try that.
acquired in the
Oh,
AD
wow.
trade. Yeah, I was gonna say we're
I-
all in that mix.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
I'm thinking Jokic, Luka, Giannis, and Embiid may have been top 4 in MVP voting last season.
Possible.
There's a very good chance
That's
that
probable. And I'm gonna think the last four guys are probably the leaders in field goal percentage this year or something. I think that's
Yeah.
probably it because I know that highest rated
Oh,
2K
okay.
players. All right.
That also makes
I'm
sense.
gonna say confidently that these are the field goal percentage leaders in the NBA because I know that Daniel Gafford was on that ridiculous streak and also just barely misses shots. Zubac doesn't shoot if it's further than 3 feet from the rim, and
Same,
Nick
right.
Claxton is another guy like that as well, and obviously Rudy Gobert, no bag. So it's either that or it's either the blocks leaders for this season, but I don't think Zubac has that many.
Yeah.
Field goal percentage leaders, baby.
Dang.
Come on now.
Good
That was
stuff.
quick.
Well done.
Quit playing with him.
Light work.
Light work. Let's run yesterday's board too. Screw it.
What
Let's
is
play
KJ
today's
on?
Look Connections, or let's play yesterday's Look Connections.
Is that Adam
So,
Sandler?
That is Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is players in hustle because you
Oh,
got
it has to be.
Yeah.
you got
no,
Bo
hustle.
Cruz, Adam
Where's
Sandler. Where's
Ant?
KG? Where's KG?
well, there's
oh,
Ant.
Boban. Boban was in
and
it.
Anthony Edwards.
Boban was in it.
Anthony
And
Edwards.
Edwards, yeah. Yep.
That's too easy.
Uh,
All right. Are these just current players on the Clippers? Maybe
No, KJ Martin's. I mean, that's the Sixers.
Is he a
uniform
Sixer
first
now? I
round.
thought he went to the Clippers in that trade.
That's KJ Martin. He's the Sixer.
no, I think he went from the Clippers to the Sixers.
No, he went from the Rockets to the Clippers. I thought.
No, he went from the Rockets to the Sixers.
Oh, what?
I swear he went to the Clippers in between that.
He did
That
not.
I thought he went from the Clippers to the Sixers in the Harden trade,
Oh,
or maybe was it the reverse? I don't know.
Maybe it was the Bobcats. I don't know.
Can we get a name check on this?
Okay, he was a Rocket, and then he went to the Clippers 2023, and then he was traded to the Sixers.
Okay.
So he was traded in the offseason and then traded
Oh.
in the. Anyway.
That's so weird. Okay.
Luckily, Jesse had his basketball card right there.
Can
in
we
his
get
deck.
a can we get a name check on these players? Because
So
I
that's
see
Jacob
somebody
Toppin, I'm
doing
pretty
it.
sure, on the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got to be dunk contest. Maybe.
Jacob Toppin. Wait, who else is on?
Jaylen Brown. Was KJ Martin in the dunk contest? I
Yeah,
think
he
he
No.
was.
Well, not this year.
And who's the top?
Xavier. Who is Xavier Moon?
Nobody
That's
else here
not-
was.
in my life.
That guy. Are these guys who are Ricky Counts? Are these guys on the Grizzlies or something? Because I know Scottie Pippen Jr.
Scottie
is.
Pippen Jr.
And who? No, nobody else.
Xavier Moon.
Biombo. What in the world?
Bismack. Shout out Bismack.
Wow.
Is he like on the edge of their bench? He's somewhere. I don't know if he's OKC
Is
right
he?
now or what.
I think he might be OKC right now.
He was a former Sun. So is Mikal Bridges.
What if it's like
you have three
averages
former
less than a
Celtics
certain
or
amount
current
of
Celtics.
games?
What if it's what, Zach?
What if it's like averages less than a certain minute threshold?
So
Could be
then you
that,
got
like,
Moon,
1,
Pippen,
2.
Council.
No, Pippen plays. Pippen plays a lot.
Really?
Could be.
Jacob
Yeah,
Toppin
All the minutes.
Yeah, I mean those were barely play.
this year, like
One away
Oh,
on these four.
I would guess that it's KJ Martin and not.
I would
Ricky
take. Yeah, I would
Council.
take off Bismack.
Bismack
Oh.
or Ricky Council.
I'm taking off
Bismack.
Ricky Council and putting KJ Martin.
Let's see.
No.
Not one away
Yeah, you're
anymore
two
either.
away.
No, I think Bismack's the one that has to go.
Oh,
No.
still one away though. So it's these three, and
Scotty.
It's got to be Scotty.
he's played a lot though. Like he
Maybe
has a
it's
fantasy
some
basketball
other-
player.
Has he been in the G League
All right,
this
let's
year?
see if it's something
Yeah, it
else.
might be a G
I
League
think
thing.
it's something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
signed a two-way contract. All right, good pull.
There we go. Oh, we only have one mistake left though.
Yeah, we got to clutch up.
Lock in.
Grant
CJ?
Williams was a Celtic, but no longer. No one else here, I don't think, was on the Celtics. I
No.
don't think Bismack ever was. Jordan, is Jordan Poole the only Michigan guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, CJ went to Lehigh.
Derek was Colorado. Jalen was Cal.
I mean, Nova, Tennessee. I don't
Ooh,
even
what
remember.
about? No, never mind. Stupid.
Huh. I mean, like, no.
Man.
I mean, guys that change teams this offseason is too easy. That can't be it.
What about traded this year?
What
Or
Grant?
last year.
Grant? Jay,
Martin.
Pool.
would Poole count? Like,
Last
But
offseason.
then what?
Yeah.
Bismack?
I could not tell you if Bismack's been traded this year.
I think he was on the Suns either last
What
year
would
or
it be
something.
like?
I don't,
Like,
yeah, he
yeah.
was last year. I don't know that he was this year.
what would it be like? KJ.
Well, but neither
Grant,
was. It would
Bismack,
be the
and
same
Poole?
timeline as Poole, like last summer.
Yeah.
Bismack was actually, I was like, so he was on the Suns and then the Grizzlies and then the Thunder. So he was apparently on the
What?
Grizzlies this season.
Okay.
Biombo
But I
signed.
don't
He
know-
signed with them, and then 2 weeks later, basically was waived. So
I don't know that Jordan Poole
2
would
months
count.
later.
That was the offseason.
Yeah.
and Biombo wasn't traded. He actually just was waived and then re-signed with someone else. So, CJ McCollum, what does he do, Brian? He just shoots a lot of threes and a lot of points.
He's averaging
Uh,
29.6 points in the last 6 games, just so you know.
I don't think that's a category. What
I know,
about
just said just for
what
you
about
know.
like worst field goal percentage or something? Is that like
Jordan
Yeah,
Poole.
No, he wouldn't
Poole.
qualify there. He's never been to an All-Star game.
do any of these guys have like dads or siblings or other things in the NBA? Like I know KJ Martin is Kenyon Martin's son.
I don't think any of the rest of them do. Except, didn't like Mikhail's mom work for the Sixers? Like, what wasn't that the story?
Yeah.
You don't
What
have to
about
remember that, but yeah.
we can get a we can get there's hints.
What?
Like,
Oh,
it'll
really?
reveal what the category is.
Yeah.
But
So
then
we
not
like
what the players.
no. What would it like?
It would tell us like these players were signed to a 2-way contract, but it wouldn't show the faces, but we'd know what the
Yeah.
Oh.
category is. Man,
I mean,
this
do
is
that-
in the world.
Do the hint for the third. Yeah,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
the all-star one.
didn't miss the game last season.
Okay, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's the Iron Man. Probably Derek White.
Probably. Maybe Grant.
Probably Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen
No,
Brown
Jaylen-
and McCollum.
I feel like Jaylen Brown probably missed games.
Jordan Poole. may
Jordan
not-
Poole got punched in the face last year.
But did,
And
yeah, but did
definitely
he
missed games.
did he- yeah.
I thought that was preseason though.
I feel like Grant didn't miss a game. I feel like it's
All right,
very-
Grant. And did CJ miss a game last year, Brian?
I think it would be odd for him to have played 82.
Yeah, I would take Jaylen Brown before him.
What about
Yeah.
Martin? Oh, KJ Martin played on the Rockets last year, and he got a
No
lot
way
of
he
run.
played all 82.
I remember I had him in fantasy basketball, and he was a beast because he played a lot. They didn't have a lot of the players that they had this year playing well. I feel like it might be Martin, man.
Is that
I
like
don't
more
know.
likely than Jaylen Brown?
I feel like Jaylen Brown is a guy who would sit
Yeah.
games. Like he's a star.
No, I feel the opposite.
Although he was all
But I don't
NBA
know
last
why.
year, so
I don't have a reason to believe that. But
all right, let's see what the last category is, and we can deduce. Oh, NBA players.
That's
Association
CJ.
exec.
CJ's
That's
on
Grant
that.
as well.
Definitely Grant. I
CJ
feel like
Grant.
Bismack would be.
I feel like Bismack and Brown would
I
be.
think Jaylen Brown. All right.
Yeah, that would add up.
Nice.
there you
All
go.
right. And then the last four didn't miss a game last season is correct.
You know
Wow.
Jordan Poole got punched in the face and didn't miss a game.
I think it was preseason when that happened.
It
it
was
was
it?
preseason. I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
thought
yeah.
he got. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Alright,
I feel
what
like
a
he would have
run.
done something stupid and gotten benched.
That was fun. We're already gone pretty long today. If you guys want to
Yeah.
do anything else, or we can just call it for today and save our games for next week.
I think we're good.
What do you feel?
Whatever you want.
I think we're good.
All right. Thanks for everybody for hanging with us today. That was a lot of fun. Me and Brian will be out on Monday, unfortunately. So you'll have the Zach and Jack show back in action together. They'll have some games for you guys on Monday, and then we'll be back on Thursday. So Thursday, we're doing our community mock draft stream, which will be a lot of fun. So Thursday, the 18th, we'll be doing our mock draft of the first round. So let us know if you want to control your favorite team's destiny in that draft. I know who I'm taking at number 3 with the Patriots. So it should be a lot of fun. And we'll see you all
It's
there on the
available.
18th. Yeah, if it's available. Yeah, right.
All right. Also, I look forward to Monday's breakdown of the play-in from Jack and Zach. We're gonna watch that live at the staff retreat. By the way, that's all we got.
Heck yeah.
Boom.
Diggy on the platform.